Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Minister Sherry Knotts.
I am Minister Lonnie Harris.
And we're back again to talk about prayer. We're just going to continue our conversation on prayer. What about your concentration, your distractions during prayer?
Okay. Oh, so many times. The phone's ringing.
Yeah.
The children are in the other room playing and whatever. There's always something going on.
Yeah.
That's why I like the scripture. It talks about going into your secret closet. You know, getting just really stealing away and getting away from the noise and getting away from the out. When you think about a closet, you're thinking about somewhere that's just closed in, where there's nothing in there but you and whatever's in there. And the Bible tells us that if we pray in secret, He'll reward us openly. Here's a question I have for you that I thought about, and we before we wrap up. How does God respond to prayer? What are your thoughts about that?
Well, his all-time favorite answer to me is silence.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Why do you think that is? What are the other? Why?
I can't tell you, but no.
Okay.
There have been some prayers that he has granted.
Yeah.
There has been some times where I knew that he was telling me no, and I was having a conversation when I was like, "Well, God, your word says da, 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 da."
Yeah.
And I remember he said that maybe so, but this is not for you.
Mm-hmm.
I never will forget when he told me that, and guess what? What he said came true.
That's so difficult.
Yeah, it is. Because I'm gonna try to beat him.
Absolutely.
With the word.
That's so difficult.
Because I got superpowers.
That's so difficult. I tell people. I used to tell people that what we try to do is play. Let's make a deal.
With God.
Well, God, if you just do it, then I'll do such and such and such. If you just do it, then we just absolutely.
And some people, that's their plight in life. I'm gonna bargain with God all day.
Well, what about so you said sometimes he's in silence, sometimes he grants, and what about the times that he says, well, just wait and hold on? What about those?
He know I don't like, and you know that. You didn't have to bring that up. Just for that, he gonna tell me to wait on something tonight when I pray. No, I think a lot of times when God, for me, the times where he has had me to wait, there has been some maturing in some areas that has had to take place in me. And then there are times where he had me to wait because he wanted me to see him work in his way. Yeah. And then there were times where he said wait, and I could see that the ultimate answer was no, but he wanted me to see why it was no.
Correct.
Yeah. And let me just tell you, ladies and gentlemen, at no time was I happy with it.
No, of course not. No, let's be real. We're never happy with the waiting, or we're never happy with the no.
No.
But at the moment, at the moment, we're not happy.
Come on with it, preach.
But then what we see down the road, we then realize, whoo, God, I thank you for saying no.
I'm getting ready to break out dancing.
God, I thank you for making me wait. Because had I not waited, I'd have been down this road, and who knows what's down that road.
Or had I not kept my mouth closed.
Yeah.
Because there's been plenty of times I've been wanting to light somebody up, and the Lord would hold your peace, hold your peace.
Absolutely.
My grandma used to sing a song when I was a little girl, and the pastor liked it so much. I'm glad we had to sing it every Sunday. But it was called "Victory Shall Be Mine If I Hold My Peace and Let the Lord Fight My Battles. Victory shall be mine."
Correct.
And I have carried that with me from little girl all the way up till now. And I don't always do it. And let me just say that. Don't always.
You haven't perfected it.
Yeah, correct. But there are times when it get real hot back here, I know that's a moment where God is saying, I got it. Yeah. I got it. Well, Paul, he had that thorn, and he asked God 3 times, and God said, no. Ooh. My grace is sufficient.
Think about that. Yeah. Think about how God responds to that prayer. As we talked about in the previous episode, a lot of times we've seen God move instantly, move quickly on behalf of Jonah and Jehoshaphat. But what if we say no?
But what if his final answer, deal or no deal, or what is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
What if his final answer is no, and don't ask me no more?
He says, "My grace is sufficient."
My grace is
for
sufficient.
you to go through it.
Deal with it.
You can handle it.
You can, yeah.
You can. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Powerful.
So some stuff I learned to just stop asking.
Correct.
Because if God ever tell me that, I'll be like, well, I guess we can't handle that. So Paul has some strength that Lord knows I don't have. But I did want to bring that up while we were talking about him answering.
Correct.
That was his answer.
Yeah, it was.
Answer was no.
Yeah, and a lot of times we look at the yes answers to prayer.
Yeah.
But what about, we got to look at the other side as well. Sometimes God does answer, as we've talked about in previous episodes. Sometimes God does say no.
We tell our children no.
Yeah.
Well, we his kids.
Correct. Correct.
So we just want to remind you that with prayer, with prayer, Ms. London, it can't be just me talking to God and then I hang up.
Yeah, I agree. Minister Sherry, I think the most important part about prayer is also hearing the voice of God.
Hearing the voice of God.
Hearing and listening to God speak to you, guide you, lead you, so that you know what to do as a result for the prayer.
Now you go to him asking for them instructions, and then when he get ready to give them to you, y'all hang up. You know how we dial him up? Just like right now, we're outside, pastors getting ready to go in and do revival, and we're going in there to get some instructions. We're not going to do all the talking.
No. We're ready to hear so that we can then go out and be led by God.
Let us out. So what are your closing thoughts, Minister Lonnie?
Again, like last week, I think my closing thoughts are still going to be consistent regarding prayer. Just becoming consistent with our prayer lives. Just challenging each one of you that are watching to be, seek God in prayer, however you pray. It's not about how long.
Right.
It's not about the eloquent words you say, right. But God just wants to hear from us.
And so I echo what he said. God really is interested in hearing from you on your behalf. Now, yes, we are to pray for one another. We are to intercede. But if you're not praying for yourself, then who is praying for you? And that's okay. It's not selfish. You can pray for yourself. And as you stated on the last segment, to be consistent in prayer as well. Mm-hmm. Until the next time we meet, I am Minister Sherry Knox.
I'm Minister Lonnie Harris.
And we'll be talking to you soon. God bless you.